Hey, what's up, everybody? BDL 44 coming at you with another video. All right. So I'm just sitting here. I just saw a picture of KD, Imani Bates, and Kyrie Irving. And I've just been sitting here thinking about how that situation is going, KD and Kyrie, and how they've turned it around big time in regards to the coach coming in and just everyone buying into his system. You know, Claxton taking steps forward. Now Thomas is taking steps forward. Sharp starting to pop. You know, they're starting to find a lot of stuff. Of course, Curry coming back is a big deal. And, you know, for me, I'm just looking at the Brooklyn Nets and I'm saying, okay, now the things that I was saying I wanted to see them do in the summertime is essentially what they've been able to do. With the absence of some of these players, they've been able to develop some of these other guys. So now I'm looking at their team and I'm saying, okay, now you could start leaning in on the strengths of their core, and then immediately you can vault them back into a position where you can see if they stay healthy, they got a good puncher's chance at a championship, just like the Lakers would have if they were to have stayed healthy. With AD now, I think we're out the game. But for me, if I had one wish for the Brooklyn Nets, it would probably be for just Joe Tsai to sell the team. That's it. Just leave KD, Kyrie, and everybody that's there to enjoy the fruits of what it is they're about to do. Let them have the team, man. Sell it. Sarver just got $4 billion for his team. I think Joe Tsai can get a little something too. I don't want to put numbers out there, act like I have any notion or something. That's not my job. All I'm saying is, I think with some of the bad stuff that's going on around Joe Tsai's name, he might want to get ahead of that, because eventually that's exactly where this is headed. Yes, sir, that's exactly where this is headed. People are starting to look into him and all the stuff that he's got going on in other areas. And even though I haven't done it myself, what I'm hearing is it's never been good. It's never been good. And so with the bad publicity that he's gotten now, he's coming out saying that he watched footage of Kyrie and the game winner that he just hit about 4 days ago. And he said he watched it 100 times this morning. He loves Kyrie or what have you. That's cool, man. But we also saw what you just did to dude, and that wasn't cool, man. So now it's of the mindset that is just you making up for that by showing him this type of energy. And we saw you go back and forth because you said initially that you had sat down with him and your wife. And you had come to the conclusion that he wasn't a racist or what have you, or anti-Semite, and then proceeded to tell us it was more he needed to do. And that just looked really, really wishy-washy to me. So I'm saying, personally, I think if I'm Joe Tsai, I should probably put the team up. The team's doing well. They look good. It's time to see if I can sell the team and get something for it, man. Get something for it before people start to look into what it is that he's actually up to and start to come to the conclusion that they should push him out like Sarver. Because that's where we're headed. Sterling style. Yes, that is where Joe Tsai is headed, if you ask me. Because, well, quite honestly, that was a peer into his way of doing things. The way that he behaved in regards to Kyrie Irving and how he was trying to buck break him before all of us. It really showed us exactly what his true colors are. So it made people want to look into other areas of his life. We start seeing he there was other things to see there that are just as bad, if not worse. So that's what I've come to understand, man. That's what I've come to understand. And I figured, the one thing that I would want if I'm those players or if I'm in that locker room is to just have that energy and all that aura away from the team. All that bad energy that come with whatever is going on there, all that stuff that came with him and his relationship there with Kyrie Irving, seems like everybody else is getting along. Seems like everybody's doing fine. Now all they just need is for him to get out the way. So that's kind of how I'm looking at it, man. Take him and his bad energy and all that evil stuff he's been doing and how you want to buck break people and all that. It just needs to just be, slip to the side, take that money, man, take that big payday and move on with your life. Go do something else. Because this NBA thing ain't for you. Obviously, you can see it in results. The team wasn't no good, until these guys start really getting it together with the young players. You were nothing but a deterrent to that, it seemed to me, with the distraction that you were providing the team with that Kyrie situation. So I would see it that way. I really would. That's my 2 cents, man. I just wanted to get up here and say that, man. It's the holidays, man. So I had a wish for the Nets and seeing them play well, and having them kind of turn it around. To me, it just seems like it's right. It's only right that they not be aligned with the karma of that owner. You know, you consider what is attached to his name and how he does things. It's like you don't want good energy of good players getting to the big game and ultimately it just goes left because the owner doesn't deserve to win. And that's exactly what we're going to be looking at there, unfortunately, in my opinion. You know, this is a good team, though. I'm not going to lie. At this point, I've turned my whole attention away from how I was looking at them before. When you consider that they got the young players playing well and Kyrie and KD playing at this level, one could argue KD is a top 5 player in the NBA right now, considering how well he's played all season. So, you know, I'm looking at them differently. You know, I look at Sumner. Edmund Sumner is a young player, a fast player that they got down there. They have assets that have developed quickly under their coach. So you got to give them credit. And I just look at that situation. I say, boy, I would hate to see those players have this synergy, but ultimately not believe in the organization and ultimately leave the organization because of the owner. That's what you don't want. Brooklyn, the city, and what they represent, they don't deserve to have their unit broken up over no stuff like that either. Especially when the owner being pushed out is inevitable any damn way. So that's what I got to say. My name is BDF44. I thank you all for watching. I'm out.